All right. Welcome back. This song isn't that bad. I just put on reminiscing. Anyway, welcome back. Hippo Cup for this one guy. Y'all know the drill. Quarterfinal number 2, the final quarterfinal after the other two played yesterday. RAMSING, OSU True Skill. Y'all know how it's about to go down. Number 22 seed Russian team, Zombir, Azaz, Adonis, Gamer, Dinox, Stimix, Temkana, Markram, Dinox, the Polish invader into the Russian team. It's OSU True Skill, number 25 seed, another mid seed here. IGN, Zaxreed, Arj, Ataraxia, Defans, Ryunata, TFG, and Serpy. We bout a game. It's about to be real. I don't know what can live up to that tiebreaker we just saw, but you never know. Something might happen. Something cool might occur. There might be a match that is neat. You just don't know. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope we had some people stick around after that insane TB that we just got to witness between Aller Tadeafe and GG Dogs as the Germans eliminated GG Dogs, the number 2 overall seed from the tournament, sent him home, sent him packing. Off they go. And I guess this has been updated because I know I have this map. So we're gonna take just a second here because the song is bad and I don't want to be stuck listening to it. Don't listen to it. No. Okay. Go back to reminiscing here for a little bit because this is actually a good song. And get this guy re-downloaded because this just got updated like a week ago. Get some music back on. Really is actually annoying how like tournament client just can't handle updating, so it just fucks it. Like it literally cannot update maps, and I don't know why. If anybody knows why, please let me know. I don't know the answer to that. Anyway. All right. Hope everybody's ready for some sick finger control. This map is so hard, dude. To be honest, like, this is so hard. Finger control be like, hey, what's up? IGN with a 92% active, pretty well for himself, to be honest. This is actually just an AC map. Combo doesn't matter. Just get good AC. Playing Tycho or something, I guess. But yeah, not really sure what to make of this particular matchup, in all honesty. Ramsing had a pretty easy round of 32 matchup, and then over World Tour, it was still 6-4. And then they took out RNB Club 6-2, which I didn't get to see them play. OSU True Skill, meanwhile, took out Ketchup Shampoo 6-0, and then No PP 6-4, so kind of similar, but the opposite direction. The easy first round and the more difficult second round of the bracket. And, well, Mr. Slot 1 finished before everybody else. Nope, he actually just left. Adonis just peaced out. He said he wanted no more of this. Did not play the last 30 seconds of this map. Goodbye, world. Wait, what? I'm so confused by what's currently happening. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay, all right. Anyway, that one is done with. We are through our warm-ups. And it's gonna be time for the actual match. Gonna get into the ban phase. Don't know, since I had to restart my client, I don't know who has first ban. All right, the host has been cleared. All right, RAMSING won the roll. They'll have first ban and second pick in this matchup. See what kind of bans we get in this match. I am still hoping to see Free Mod 1 eventually. I want to see Free Mod 1, and this is like the last opportunity here. Please, my hands are together. I am praying to the OSU gods for a Free Mod 1 pick. It's the only map I haven't gotten to see at all. If I stream 6 matches in a weekend, you would think that I'd get to see every map eventually, but you would be wrong. I think it might be more than that now. Maybe 7. If you count the parts. All right, so it looks like it's going to be a Nomad 6 ban from RAMSING, followed by a Nomad 2 ban from OSU True Skill. If I'm understanding what I'm reading in chat properly. I think that's the case, yeah. All right, so RAMSING Nomad 2, OSU True Skill Nomad... RAMSING Nomad 6, OSU True Skill Nomad 2. Back over to RAMSING for their second ban. So a couple Nomad bans to start things off. The 210 BPM stream Nomad to pick, and then the very awkward... like 1/3 really puff aim Nomad 6. 2 very different maps within that mod pool. Also, if you want an experience, go on Spotify and actually listen to the entire Sputnik album. There's 10 Sputniks on this album by IIL. And it is actually like a life-changing experience. You just have to listen to it straight through 1 through 10, and you will come out the other side a changed person. And speak from experience on that one. Your life will not be the same. The following morning, snakes will manifest in your bedroom, physically. Oh, your house. Darn, I was close to remembering. I actually wish the other album was on Spotify as well. Vostok, I think, is the other one. So they've got just some good songs on that one too. Well, they're all kind of the same, but anyway. And it's a Fremod 1 ban. All right. I just wanted to see Fremod 1 played, man. Why is this so much to ask for? It's actually doomed. Fremod 1 is gone. Crab. And Hidden 2, the last band coming out from OSU True Skill. So we get Nomad 2, Nomad 6, Fremod 1, and Hidden 2. We pick Hidden 2. You can't do that. You just banned it. Sorry, guys. Unlucky. Have to see what their actual pick ends up being. I don't really know. The question mark in chat. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Yaz. I don't know, they're actually trolling. We do a little trolling. It's called trolling. We do a greater than average amount of trolling. We do a perfectly acceptable amount of trolling. We do 75% more than the accepted level of trolling. A small amount of trolling is done by us in the passive voice. Alright, it's gonna be Nomad 3. You guys, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I'm really tired of this map. I thought I was tired of the maps in group stage when I streamed like 20 group stage matches or whatever. And yet somehow I'm still more tired of Lost Umbrella than I was of any of those. I'm not sure how that occurred, but like, I'm more tired of this than I was tired of Otoshimae. I'm more tired of this than I was tired of, I don't know, Ikanai. No, Ikanai didn't get play that much. I'm more tired of this than I was tired of Dancing Kung Fu or Good Tech. I don't know how it's possible, but it's been done. I heard this song so many times in the last 2 days. Who's hanging me? Oh my god. I hate it here. I want to go home. You don't get tired of Otoshimae, but I mean, I did still like. So the thing with, you know, group stage, of course, is that the pool is not that big and there's a billion matches on it. So the result is that you end up seeing the same stuff over and over. And yet somehow this is worse. I don't know how it's possible. Otoshimae was just a banger though, but that also got played a lot. Anyway, we are about to be underway here. Map number 1 of our last match of the day here. RAMSING versus OSU True Skill. Again, this one's going to decide the final semifinalist. RAMSING versus OSU True Skill, the winner to play against 14 UTC next week. We've got the first pick in from OSU True Skill. It's going to be Nomad 3, Lost Umbrella, Azaz, Gamer, Temka, Na, and Markram, taking on Ataraxia, IGN, TFG, and Defan. Somebody get these Russian dudes some better usernames. Sorry, not sorry. Azaz 08967565 and Gamer 228666. Like, why? I don't understand. Why is this needed? Why do you need all these numbers in your name? There's no reason. It's more than the recommended number of numbers in your name, which caps at maybe 1 or 2. Anyway, here we go. like, story of this map is just, don't miss in silly places, and you will be in a pretty good spot. And everybody, you know, doing that so far. No misses in the early goings here. I still have only seen, I think, one full combo on this map, though. It's just not an FCable map, as you see those patterns like that back and forth thing. Catching Ataraxia, Azaz, and Temka not out. Gamer, Mart, and Markram still on the FCs, but IGN, Defons, and TFG doing their magic here on OSU True Skills side. They do take a bit of an early lead, hitting all those back and forths, while Azaz and Temka not both break again. It's gonna be Gamer and Markram kind of just doing what they can, but IGN, Defons, TFG, no, just kidding, IGN just fell apart completely on that pattern. Ataraxia as well, but fortunately for them, Gamer found a break. And now Markram, the only FC for RAMSING, taking on TFG and Defons, both still on the full combos on the side of OSU True Skill. Those, like, snap aim alt patterns are so tricky, and it's very easy to find breaks on them at any point in the map. Into the squares. Who's gonna miss on the squares? Anybody gonna miss on the squares? IGN's gonna miss on the squares, and Defons is gonna follow up right after. That's one of those two FCs gone from OSU True Skill. That was their big advantage, and that is no longer gonna be intact. IGN finding another break as well, so it's TFG versus Markram, but it's a big combo advantage now in favor of RAMSING. Azaz, Temkana, and Gamer, all with decent combos, only Ataraxia backing up TFG. 4 or 5 million point lead still alive here for OSU True Skill, coming into the last third of the map, though. That's a lot of time. And there goes TFGE! There are no FCs left on the side of OSU True Skill. RAMSING's going to bring this one right on back. That's a huge amount of lead for RAMSING in terms of combo, and that lead is going to translate into the score gap going right back over, as Markram still has the FC, and his ass has a 500 combo behind him. And Markram's just going to kind of solo carry this one for his team. Really nothing OSU True Skill can do now except hope and pray that both of those two players break and that Ataraxia and Combo can bring it back in the last seconds, but I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, there goes a break from Markram. It's only 3 million points. Vizaz breaks right now. He's just not gonna, though. 2 million points. Is there enough backing combo for Ataraxia? TFG at about 300. I don't think that's enough to bring this gap back. It's going to be really, really close in these last seconds, though. I don't... Yeah, OSU True Skill doesn't have enough to bring it back, unfortunately. It would take a break right here from Azaz, and it's not going to happen. And that's going to be an opening break point for RAMSING on the back of Markram with a huge combo, and Azaz with that held combo through that ending. 23 million points on Markram and 13 on Azaz. Very solid performances from those two to carry the team onward. And that is a 1-0 lead for RAMSING, but the break point to start off proceedings. Not what OSU True Skill would have liked. Did not have the greatest showing on that. You know, they just didn't have anybody match up against Markram, who was the big difference maker. IGN with 11 misses. Not what they would like. And the scores overall pretty even, but no, just you have to match that 1K 1100 combo from Markram, and unfortunately nobody's able to do it. We'll go into the first pick from RAMSING. Let's see what they can do. If they can consolidate that break point. RAMSING taking their sweet time for everything they do here, it appears. And it's going to be Nomad 4 as their first pick. Ghost, Phasmagorical Difficulty. Mapped by Halgo, the same mapper as Freemod 1. Notes just kind of snapped to a vacuum. Nomad 3 and a Nomad 4 here to start things off. So this is the kind of quote-unquote tech pick for this pool, which is, I don't want to say it's a misnomer because it is accurate, but a lot of this difficulty, you know, the standard tech is kind of the fast sliders and somewhat unusual rhythms. You know, you see stuff like Neil Perry or Real Lazy or whatever. But this map, a lot of who wins comes down to who's able to combo through the first half of the map, which is actually just kind of wiggle streams. It's much more about the aim than it is about sliders, which is kind of somewhat unusual in a Nomad 4. Because if one team hits it and the other team doesn't, then it can just end quickly. Because you can have a near insurmountable lead within moments. But on the bright side, it's a banger. The song is so good. And we'll see what happens. Jelly Chef's coming out. Azaz, Adonis, Temkana, and Markram going to take on Ataraxia, IGN, TFG, and Arge. This is the kind of thing that I would typically expect OSU True Skill to be pretty good at. Usually, alt and tech tend to be decent skill sets for them. Got some nice Bancho lag, it looks like here. Arge has loaded. IGN has loaded. Here we go. Slowly but surely making our way in. Okay. There we go. Somebody's got some good connection. What? Is his ass sight reading? Like, he doesn't know those sliders at all. That was interesting. Also, can I just talk about how ugly these sliders are? Like, my lord, they're actually hideous. And here we go. It's crazy to me how much of this map is taken up by really not a whole lot. Like, you get past a quarter of the way in before there's anything that anyone should ever break on. But then you start to see, you know, these streams can catch people out. The spacing is very strange. The note placement is unusual. You have to have very good cursor control. And Ataraxia and TFG both can find early breaks. And like, honestly, that can just lose you the map right there. If all four of RAMSING hold, even just through the intro, after 3 members of OSU True Skill have broken, it's just over. Adonis and Azaz, though, do both find misses of their own. It's going to be down to Arge as the FC for OSU True Skill. Markram and Temkana both holding on the side of RAMSING. And now that we're through that section, it's a 3 million point lead, which is not insurmountable by any means, but it is notable at the very least. And into the tech we go. This is where things kind of get real, and it's already the last third of the map, and it's a 3 million point lead for RAMSING. So OSU True Skill is going to have to hope that Temkana and Markram both break, but those two look like they're going to hold on pretty comfortably thus far. Oh, there goes Markram. Okay, it's a 3-way combo reset for the team of RAMSING. It's a 4-way combo reset. Temkana breaking as well. Arge can bring this one back for OSU True Skill all by himself. He's got a almost a 900 combo. It's only a 3 million point lead. That is enough combo, I believe. If Arge brings this on in, it's enough to bring it back, and it's not going to happen. He does find a break. IGN TFG with 170 combo. TFG with about 200 combo. That might be enough by itself too, though. TFG might be able to do this to 200 combo if he can hold on to this ending. It's going to be very, very, very close, but he breaks just before that slider stream, and it's going to end up being a 900,000 point win for RAMSING. 2-0 goes the score. That was about as close as it's going to get on that map. Arge almost doing enough, and TFG likewise just coming up short. That would have been incredibly close if either of those players had managed to hold on a little bit longer, but instead RAMSING's going to take the point. They're going to consolidate the break. It's going to be 2-0 going into the next pick for OSU True Skill. That is 2 maps decided by a total of 2.4 million points on Score V2. I've seen Score V1 that was on one map not that close, so yeah, I'll switch that all around. On Score V1, I've seen Score V2 that's been that, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Don't worry about me, I'm tired. But But yeah. We're gonna go switch it up quite a bit here. We're gonna go over to the Hard Rock pool, and after a couple of shorter maps, we're gonna go to the longest map of the pool. Hard Rock 2 Palette Sunrise difficulty, 4 minutes and 55 seconds long. You know, it's a Psyche. It's gonna have some tech elements. It's gonna have a lot of consistency to it, obviously. Like 1800 total combo in this one. It's quite long. Another Cat Jam. We're just getting the good songs, I guess, but I don't know. This one's so long, man. This map is just so freaking long. We'll see if OSU Trusco can get on the board here. I think this is a pretty good spot for it. This map is... This is like the solo carry map of the pool because it's so long. You know, you get a map that's like 1800 total combo, and if somebody... You typically, you know, you're not going to see like multiple FCs most of the time. So if you can find somebody who's able to play this with a really high degree of skill, you know, we saw it out of old people yesterday. Trail Mix was one of them. Taquito. I forget all who, but you gotta have somebody who can get a big combo, because that's what it usually takes. You can easily, if a team is not really comfortable with this, you can easily 1v4. Because there's just so many points possible in V1 on a map this long. So we're gonna get underway on it and see what happens. We've got Azaz, Temkana, Adonis, and Zombie against Ataraxia, IGN, TFG, and Arj. They just only have 4 people. Where's the rest of their team? I guess they have more than that, but... What really breaks here from RAMSING, Adonis and Zombie. Ataraxia broken about the first 10 combo, if not less than that. Temkana finding a break, as well as Azaz and Adonis. Wow, that's a pretty bad combo reset. It's very early on in the map, though. But RAMSING already just down, you know, what's that, about 900 combo. Slightly less now that our Ataraxia has broken again, as well as TFG, so maybe a slightly lower comfort level for this pick for some of these teams compared to others. It was kind of deceptive, you know, you've got to have a little bit of snap aim, cursor control, slider aim stuff. In addition to just having a remarkable degree of consistency, since this is so long. And there's a break from IGN as well. Neither team having a great time on this pick. I'm very surprised. Most of the time we've seen people much more comfortable on this map. Only Arj left against no one as TFG, or as Zombie and Azaz break. TFG with the next best combo. And there's 250 on Adonis, 200 on Temkana. But Arj at 630, TFG 300, Ataraxia just behind him. No, almost, are they on the same? They're okay. Ataraxia is 2 combo ahead of TFG. I apologize. Very, very close. And we'll see how this goes as we get into this Ki section here. People should be able to build up combo all right. You start to get a little more comfortable in this map. This section not overly difficult, but both of the big combos, or 2 of the 3 big combos are gone, and 3 overall combos gone for OSU Trusco, Arj, TFG, and IGN. There goes Ataraxia as well. It's a 4-way combo reset for OSU Trusco. They had a 10 million point lead. Not for long, they won't, though. Temkana and Adonis, as well as Zazal breaking for RAMSING, though. Only Zombie left. 385 combo for him. Well, it's 300, 250 combo more than anyone on OSU Trusco, but still not a lot to speak of. Right. I am used to seeing people much more comfortable with this pick than these players are looking here today. I'm not really sure if it's just, you know, this particular map isn't super great for them or what, but nobody having the greatest of time here. Everybody going to be able to build some combo back up, though. That is the nice thing. You do get sections where you can build up okay. Still an 8 million point lead here for OSU True Skill. Zombie doing what he can. He's got a 690 combo going up to 700 or so. But OSU True Skill has enough combo across the board to hold him at bay for now because, well, he's breaks as well, so it's not even just going to be at 4 now. OSU True Skill is going to extend the lead out by a pretty decent margin. 480 combo Arch, 450 combo TFG. Ataraxia had a decent combo Baroque. IGN 400 as well. That's 6 million, 16 million, 10 million, 9 million. You know, it's like a pretty decent spot to be when you see the 6 and 7 millions on Azaz and Adonis. Looks like OSU True Skill may get a point on the board here. We'll go into the last third of the map with a 14 million point lead. And not a lot of combo to speak of on RAMSING. 350 on Azaz and 230 on Temkana. Meanwhile, you've got, well, you had 700 plus on RG and TFG. Now it's just on TFG, but that's fine. And there's no combo on RAMSING again. So this one is, yeah, this one's over. Good pick from OSU True Skill. Not going to see any of those amazing performances like we have a lot of the time on this map, but we're going to see enough of a performance from OSU True Skill that they're at least going to win it. That's really what matters at the end of the day, of course. 21 million point lead in their favor. So we'll just come through the ending and see how people do. The result is a foregone conclusion at this point. So, gonna have some fun with it here. See what kind of combo we can see. And getting breaks is what we're getting. Temkana holds us as Ataraxia and TFGE. And Jin as well, so maybe a decent team score overall for most True Skill, but 77 million and 49 million are actually both 1v4able for some of the players who did better on this one in previous matches. I think Railmix and Taquito both would have 1v4'd either of these teams, or at least close to it. So 2-1 lead for RAMSING. OSU True Skill now on the board, but RAMSING to pick next. They do have the break point in their favor, so they will maintain the lead as long as they win their own picks. Easier said than done, and well, I heard you like mechanics. I'm gonna ask for all of them that you have because we're gonna go into into hidden number 1. The Hobbs 2 Dance Gavin Dance, Son of Robot, 7-star hidden 1, and this is a doozy. It requires speed, it requires aim, it requires reading, it requires stamina. This is, it's just tough, man. You know, and there are people who have FC'd in practice and come into the match and just do not perform nearly as well. Excuse me. Which of course indicates that this is pretty difficult to be consistent on. On the bright side, it is the best song in the pool, which is nice. On a side note, anybody that follows basketball, number 1 seed Illinois are currently down by 10 points to Loyola, the 16 seed in their region, or no, the 8 seed in their region, excuse me, with 11 minutes left to go. That'd be a pretty big upset. Yeah. We've seen a lot of upsets this year already in the tournament. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Nothing would really surprise me anymore. But yeah, Loyola, the 8th seed, up by 10. So keep an eye on that one, because that could be a pretty crazy upset coming in the Midwest region. I don't actually know what else is going on right now. Let me take a look. What other games? That's the only game on currently. Wisconsin versus Baylor starts in an hour. Right, like, I would actually just as soon watch the basketball at this point. I mean, no offense, I'm just really... This has been a very long weekend of OSU, and, I don't know. Desiring a break. But once we get through this match, I'll be able to just watch basketball the rest of the day, so it's fine. Early lead to RAMSING in this intro here. That intro is so hard. I mean, you can look at the accuracy and see how much trouble people have. This map is just entirely difficult. Like, there's really very few parts where it lets up and gives you just any easy free combo. And Temka not having an okay time here. Well as Markram. I was gonna say Ataraxia, but he immediately broke as I looked over at his screen, so not quite gonna be the case there. Into the chorus. See how long Temka Not and Markram can hold on, because that's going to build them up a pretty sizable lead if they can both maintain some big combos. And they both break at the same time. All right. Well, it's only a 1.5 million point lead, and TFG has a 360 combo, so he's going to have something to say about that lead if he can keep his combo up. And it indeed is going to go on over to OSU True Skill. Ataraxia backing him up for a while there, as well as Defons. There goes TFG finally, but did a lot of work there. Gave his team a 3 million point lead. Markram with a 230 combo. Zombie a bit behind. And Defons at 400. There goes Zombie. So it is Markram doing what he can for RAMSING, but Defons is exceeding that combo and keeping OSU True Skill here in the lead just past halfway through. 130 combo lead for Defons over Markram. Let's see what those two players can do, as everybody else just kind of consistently breaking around them. RAMSING full combo reset there just a moment ago. Markram still doing his thing, just shy of 400 combo, but he still has Defons in front of him, trying to chase him down, but there's no real gaining in this as long as Defons doesn't break. And it's a 5 million point lead for OSU True Skill that is going to be very tough for RAMSING to do anything about. It would require basically a full reset from True Skill, and very soon. Well, there it is. That's exactly what they needed. Ataraxia, Defons, Arjal breaking, but unfortunately, Markram breaks as well. And the 6 million point lead is, I think, unassailable now. TFG on a 280 combo. RAMSING going to drop this point, and OSU True Skill is going to get the break point back to tie it up 2 apiece. Shout outs to Defons and TFG. 10 and 8 million points, doing what they needed. You really start to see in this late round the difference between people who are comfortable on these picks and the people who aren't, because when you see 10 million and 1 million on, or 2 million on the same pick, there's clearly something going on there. Azaz 43 misses, 1.7 million points B rank. You know, you've got Defons at 10.6 million, Markram at 9.9 million, so you can really see the people who can play these maps shining. Yeah, it's going to be the quick Hard Rock 3 pick here for OSU True Skill. So they're going back-to-back Hard Rock, even though the previous one didn't work out for them. It did work out for them. After the... That's okay. We're going back-to-back Hard Rock after the last one worked out for them. Excuse me. Sorry. I forgot I was... I can't... I don't know, keep track of anything apparently today. Yeah, back-to-back Hard Rock after winning Hard Rock 2. They go on into Hard Rock 3. There's going to be RCS 6.5. Little circles. Big game. Not really. So we've gotten a decent amount of this map, not as much as some of these others, but get it in again here. We do a little trolling. OSU just seems to do a lot of trolling, actually. I don't know. They've been talking about it a lot. But yeah, CS 6.5, so you've got some small circles to deal with here. You've got some tricky patterning. You know, those spaced quints and stuff. A lot of people having issues with this. I don't think I've seen any FCs. I've seen some pretty good combos, but no FCs. And so, we'll see what happens this go around. Gamer 228666, Temkana Markram Zombie against Serpy, IGN, Defons, and Arj. OSU looking to take their first lead of the match, down 2-0, brought it back to 2-2 now. Going for back-to-back Hard Rock picks. And this one goes for them. You wonder if they'd go Hard Rock 1 if they win this one. Zombie suffering a couple of early breaks here for RAMSING. IGN following up, though, for OSU, followed by Serpy and Defons. Markram for RAMSING, so it's going to be Gamer and Temkana. Just Arj with the FC left for OSU. A couple more breaks coming in on that side. See how long RAMSING can maintain these FCs. He's going to build up a bit of a lead. And it's going to be Gamer breaking on that circular quint, so the answer is it's not going to build up much of a lead, and it's not going to last for very long. But it is a 1.7 million point lead, as there's really not anything to speak of on the side of OSU. Temkana, the unopposed FC, and Zombie with a 275 combo into these difficult cut streams. Arj, IGN, both breaking. Defons had broken just before. OSU not having a great time here on this one. Gonna be just past halfway through. Another reset for Serpy, Defons, Temkana, and 3 good combos for RAMSING. Really not a lot for OSU. I don't think there's anything they can do actually at this point. Just getting to the last quarter of the map, and it's a 9 million point lead for RAMSING. I think this one's basically over at this juncture. It's going to end up being a pretty one-sided win here for RAMSING by about a 10-11 million point margin. OSU is just never able to get anything going on this pick. You can see their scores. I mean, their best score is not even going to match up to the worst score from RAMSING there. It does not appear. 4.4 million on Markram, the lowest score for RAMSING. Meanwhile, the best score for OSU, though, is matching 3.7 millions from IGN and Arj. So, not a good time. And another break point. Means that RAMSING will go ahead 3-2 coming into their next own pick. Guess we're just playing the breakpoint game here. And it's going to be Nomad 1 as the pick from Team RAMSING. So we're going to get the 4-minute Lovely Ice Cream Princess Sweetie, map by 5 villager, 7.53 star Nomad 1. Lots of big aim in this one. Very lengthy, a lot of combo to be maybe built, probably not. Most people don't have the greatest of time with this pick. The song is actually really good. I'm a fan. Kind of wish it was hidden, and it was the other one, the Daramak. I think it was Daramak, right? The Kikizi one. That should be a hidden pick. Yo, chat. Thoughts on the same song occurring multiple times in different pools, just different maps of that song. I think that'd be pretty sick if you ask me. I think that Lovely Ice Cream Princess Sweetie was in Sport Cup, if memory serves. That was about, what, 2 years ago now? No, maybe more than that. Was that 3 years ago? No, it would have been 2 years ago. Yeah. That was early 2019, I think, was when that tournament was running. It was like spring 2000, winter 2018, spring 2019, somewhere in there. Or just use the exact same map as Nomad. You could use the same map, like if you had the difficulty progression set up properly, you could actually use the same map in Nomad Hidden Hard Rock DT. I think it could be done. It would have to be like a Nomad 1, Hidden 1, Hard Rock 1, DT 1, but I think that would actually be doable. It would be kind of awkward progression because it'd be like group stage Nomad 1, round of 32, Hidden 1, round of 16, Hard Rock 1, but it would probably have to be like finals DT 1 or something if it was hard enough for all those others. It would be really hard as DT. But technically speaking, I think that could be feasible. It would just be very specific maps. Anyhow, we've got early advantage RAMSING. We get some breaks out of OSU True Skill from Defons and TFG, as well as Arj earlier on. Still 4-way FC on RAMSING thus far. I'm trying to think of the longest I've seen a 4-way maintained on this map. It's probably this. I mean, like, honestly, you don't typically see people getting much more than maybe 400 combo in with a 4-way. As this chorus kicks in, it just gets very, very difficult. And you do see Temkana and Gamer both breaking pretty quickly into this Ki. Markram and Azaz make that just as Azaz are holding on. Azaz is now matching Arj, who breaks as well, so it's Azaz unopposed. If he can keep this combo up, it's going to give RAMSING a pretty solid lead. They already have an 8 million point lead, and it's just going to grow even more because he has a near 600 combo versus the best combo of OSU True Skill being 190. No, make that 150 as Defons breaks. Let's see what Azaz can do here. I'm going to plead ignorance on the side of RAMSING because I just am not familiar with several of these players, but apparently pretty decent at this whole aim thing. And it is still the FC for Azaz. This is going to be one of the best combos I've seen on this map. I believe Resoa and one of his teammates, I forget who, had combo similar to that and broke right around that same spot. It was right around 1,000 combo, I think. Maybe a little farther on, maybe like 1,200. I know they got somewhere around 20-something million. But that's a huge score because that gives them such a big advantage. I mean, nobody on OSU True Skill has any sort of combo at all. Nobody has above a 10 million point score. So Azaz is doubling the best score of OSU True Skill, just so single-handedly just giving them a massive advantage. That's RAMSING with a 20 million point lead, and they'll be looking to take a 4-2 advantage here. And man, Azaz not letting it stop him that he broke. Reestablishing a 350 combo. He's got, again, the best combo in the map now that Defonza's broken. Very, very impressive stuff. One of the best plays you're going to see on this mat in this round. It's up there with those couple players from Alert to Deafe. I'm not sure of anybody else who's done this well or better offhand. It may well have occurred in a match that I did not see, but yeah, 25.6 million. Gonna be a little higher than that by the time it's over. Might get 26 million. That's yeah, he's gonna get over 26 million. That's gonna be a really, really good score, man. It's gonna be not enough to 1v4 or anything like that, which would be remarkable. But it's gonna be enough to be a huge, huge carry performance. I don't know how long this ending is. You make it up to 27 million. Yep, on the last note, gets up to 27 million points. That's a very, very good score from Azaz. That's going to be a big part of RAMSING winning that point. Nobody knows the true skill. I mean, it's the same sort of thing that happened previously, where they just didn't have anyone close to that top score from RAMSING. And it's just such a huge advantage to have, right? You have one player with that big score. Score v1 is such that that's going to be dominant, and that's a 4-2. That's a consolidated break point. And because all we can do is pick long maps in this match, I guess, we're going to go DT3, which is the longest DT by 2 minutes. It's going to be Il Vento di Oro, the finger control, stamina intensive double time pick this week. I am fine with the double time pick if it were DT 1, 2, or 4. And I mean, this is again, like, this is like kind of the throwback to USC last summer, when it was just like, please pick short maps, I beg you. But yeah, please pick short maps, I beg you. No, it's all good though. This one's a jam. Any JoJo watchers in chat? Any JoJo watchers in chat? So we are gonna see fourth pick here from OSU True Skill. I think really need to win this one, man. 4-2 down, and it's been so back and forth on some of these picks, but you gotta get a pick on your own eventually here, my dudes. Like, I'm sorry, it's just how it goes. Alright, so in we go for some speedy DT. Stamina, finger control, consistency rolled into one. Very, very long pick here. I think it's about 2k total combo. A couple early breaks from either team. Ataraxia, IGN for Osatrusco both missing. Zombie and Adonis for RAMSING. So it's Stimmix and Temkana. It's just Defons as TFG finds a break as well, so RAMSING should be taking the early lead here. As long as those two from RAMSING can keep their combos up. There's a break from Temkana though, so it is now Stimmix versus Defons, and better backing combo for Osatrusco means they'll take the lead back over. And there goes Stimmix as well. Defons breaks right after, so Osatrusco aren't going to take true advantage of it. However, Zombie breaks, as does Adonis. Really no combo left now for RAMSING. It is Ataraxia, TFG, and IGN on pretty decent combo on the side of Osatrusco. So they are going to look to roll out to a pretty decent sized lead, though IGN does break once again. However, a triple break from RAMSING, Stimmix, Zombie, and Adonis, so just Temkana left. Ataraxia and TFG gonna pull away here from the crowd, it looks like. Ataraxia does finally break, but it's followed up by TFG, Defons, Adonis, and Zombie. Well, Temkana's got a pretty... Temkana had a pretty big combo. Temkana no longer has a pretty big combo, so it's just IGN and Stimmix now, and IGN holding a bit of a lead. 15 million points to the good for Osu True Skill. And there goes everyone. All right, a bunch of slider breaks there. The entire top row. See what the bottom row can do now. Zombie, Adonis, Defons, and TFG, the combo holders. Still a 15 million point lead for Osu True Skill. That's not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. I think this one is basically over at this point, actually. And let's see, Defons with the 630 combo is gonna just continue making this lead even larger. It's gonna go to about 20 million points, it looks like. Acquitting himself well in some of these picks is Defons. Really good scores from several members of Osu True Skill, though. 18 million from Ataraxia, and 17.5 million from Defons, 14.6 from TFG. I wonder, you think Ataraxia saw Apraxia's username and was like, I should do something similar to that? I always wonder. I mean, it's not spelled the way the medical condition is spelled, but close enough. And that's going to do it. 20 million point win there for Osu True Skill on the long DT, and they do still keep this match in touch. 4-3 the lead now for RAMSING with their own next pick to come, but Osu True Skill looking much stronger on that particular map. And keeping things close, you know, avoiding going down another break point. That was very important that they won that one. This year's version of Heart of Night. More aim, but otherwise it's kind of just Heart of Night. And goes to Osu True Skill. And we're gonna get another free mod too. Like, it's free mod too. We're gonna get some more jazz. Loyola, by the way, still up by 9 points, 3 minutes to go in their matchup against Illinois. Again, that's an 8 seed looking for the upset over the number 1 seed in the Midwest region. My bracket is fucked. Mr. Crutwig out there with 18 points, having himself a day. Illinois gonna be the next Big Ten team to disappoint us all. Ohio State losing, Purdue losing, Michigan State losing in the first 4. So, you hate to see it, man. I don't know. My bracket is just gone. I'm pretty sure I had Illinois. I did not have Illinois in the Final Four, so I guess, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's not great. Who's left in the Big Ten? We've got Michigan will be playing tomorrow. Maryland will be playing tomorrow. Does Rutgers count as Big Ten in basketball? I don't know if they're Big Ten in basketball. They're Big Ten in football. Illinois looking like they might lose. Ohio State, of course, losing. Purdue losing. Wisconsin faces Baylor, so there's another Big Ten team with an opportunity to move onward in the bracket. I don't think they have much of a chance of winning that, but I'd like to see it happen. And Iowa against Oregon tomorrow, after Oregon victors by no contest over VCU. The first victim of COVID in their team. They got a COVID positive test, and that meant that they were expelled from the bubble forthwith. All of my brackets have a pick in danger of losing because I picked Illinois in all of my brackets. We're obviously not ready because IGN is on the wrong side. I don't know if Yaz is watching. Okay, alright, it's good. He's switched to Temkana. All set. No worries, we're set. What else is going on in the sports world today? There's probably a golf tournament going on right now. I've got to think there's a golf tournament. Let's check on the leaderboard here. Yeah, PGA National with Matt Jones in the lead, 11 under, leads by 4 over a group including Brendan Steele, Robert Streb, Sam Ryder, and Aaron Wise. Another stroke back is another big group, so like just things getting started here. Wow, 6 under on the day is Brendan Steele. Talk about making a run. He's too far behind to actually make it all the way though. He's on 16, so won't have time. All right. Anyway, Gamer, Azaz, Markram, and Temkana, with Markram and Temkana running hidden, against Arj, Ataraxia, Defons, and TFG, with Ataraxia and TFG running hidden. We've seen some interesting things. The one time that this was played, it was lights out, really putting on a, pardon this, lights out performance. Okay, don't flame. I actually like golf. I've played golf since I was a kid. This is gonna look really stupid in the VOD though, because people like, I won't, you know, you don't have chat or anything, so this sounds probably kind of dumb. I apologize to any VOD watchers. I don't think there's probably too many of you out there though anyway, so it's alright. This map is very, very difficult, though, might I add. There's a reason nobody runs Hard Rock on it, because it's 8 stars with Hard Rock, with how giant spacing these jumps are. And there's just so few places to really build up combo. Markram with a 250 combo, but Ataraxia just behind him, and Defons and TFG doing pretty okay for themselves. Not anymore, though. There's really no combo anywhere. It's Ataraxia versus Markram, and Ataraxia breaks. Still a 1.5 million point lead for Osatrusco, but Markram is in a position to bring that back if he can hold on to this combo for a bit longer. We're going to see yet more, or this would not be a break point, right? Yeah, this is a RAMSING pick. Dude, Markram is just going to solo carry, I guess. I guess that's what's going to happen here. He has a 450 combo. Nobody else is really anywhere close. Next best combo 190. Does finally break, but gave them a good lead, a good opportunity. Gamer and Azaz now with 300 combos apiece. Pretty decent combos on Osatrusco, though. There is room for a comeback here, especially with that break from Gamer followed up by Temkana as well. And that means that it is the lead back over to Osatrusco. It's got a third of the map left to go. Let's see how long Ataraxia and TFG can hold on. not that long, apparently. TFG finds a break. Ataraxia a little bit behind Zaz, who might be able to... It's so close. No, Zaz breaks. So it's Ataraxia versus, once again, Markram doing what he can for RAMSING. 230 combo on his side, 430 combo on Ataraxia. So that 200 extra combo making the difference here for OSU trying to maintain this lead on this pick to get another break point to tie it back up. Ataraxia is going to break Markram with a 320 combo. It's only a 1,000,000 point lead. That's going to go back over to RAMSING, especially with Gamer backing him up with 250 combo of his own. In the last moments, it is going to flip on over to RAMSING in this ending. Gamer does break, but Markram, 400 plus combo, once again, 11 million score, putting on the carry performance here for RAMSING once again, and they are going to take this point. That is painful for OSU TrueSkill. It was all but in the bag for them, and then they just fell apart, and that is a 1 miss for Markram. One of the more remarkable miscounts you're likely to see on that map after you look at Temkana 27 misses, Azaz 32 misses. Markram 1 miss, because that's what happens, apparently. That's just a thing that occurs. Only 12.7 million points. I mean, the score itself was not like huge just because of where the miss was, but consider 120 max combo and Temkana with 27 misses. Meanwhile, Markram 500 max combo, 1 miss. That is 5-3 now, the lead in favor of RAMSING. OSU TrueSkill still out here doing some trolling. And it's going to be double time number 4. Oh, my prayers have been answered. A map that's 1.5 minutes long. Let's go, dude. Welcome to afternoon. Oh, extremely long weekend. Very tired T1G casting. I apologize if I'm not able to bring adequate hype to this match. It is on me for trying to stream for about 8 hours this weekend. This is now a 4-hour long stream, but that's what happens at the end of the day. We'll try to do what we can here, though. 5-3, RAMSING 2 points away from the finish line, moving onward to the semifinals for a date with 14 UTC. OSU TrueSkill, though, on their own pick here, have a chance to at least get to, within 1 point, and then they'd just be a break point away from tying it back up. So this one is still very, very close. Match not over till it's over. Loyola, 65-58 against Illinois. Minute 36 left to go. 7-point lead. Looking like the upset might happen here. One of the pre-tournament favorites to at least reach Elite 8, maybe Final 4, if not beyond, in Illinois, in danger of getting knocked off here in the round of 32. That's a scary, scary situation. Keep an eye on that one here in the last couple minutes of that game. I don't think it will be over before this map ends, because a minute 30 of basketball time is actually about 5 minutes when it's a close game in the second half, especially in the tournament. So should be able to check back in on that one after this map ends. But in we go. Temkana, Zombier, Markram, and Stimmix against IGN, Ataraxia, Defons, and TFG. OSU TrueSkill really need this point here. They cannot afford to drop another break point, especially since it would give their opponents a match point on their own pick. Couple early breaks, Stimmix and Defons, the ones to miss. IGN, Ataraxia, TFG holding on against Temkana, Zombier, and Markram, the FCs for RAMSING. Decent amount of consistency here in this early going on these sliders. The tricky little patterns, though, it's going to catch out Ataraxia, TFGE, Stimmix, Markram, and then Zombie right after. So it is IGN versus Temkana. Defons with a decent backing combo that's going to help out OSU True Skill, trying to build up a little bit of a lead here. All Temkana and IGN right now. Those are the two players to watch with the remaining full combos. And they both hit that tricky little back and forth aim pattern, but IGN breaks immediately thereafter. Temkana now the unopposed full combo. He's going to bring this lead back all on his own to RAMSING, especially backed up by the 250 combo from Zombier. Defon's doing what he can at 400 combo, but it's not going to be enough to hold off two players from the other team. Markram and Stimmix with another couple breaks, as well as Ataraxia and TFG, but it's just not going to matter because there's nothing to back up the score. Temkana and Zombier are too powerful right now against just Defon's for the OSU True Skill. I know Temkana's going to find a break. If Zombier doesn't hold on, this could go back over. This could go back over anyway. Defons has a sufficient combo lead. It's about, what, 150 combo lead for Defons. And TFG with a 240 combo behind it's going to go back over to OSU True Skill, and they should be able to just hold on to this at the ending. It's going to be deathly close, though, at these last moments. Defons with a 600 combo has the lead over Zombier. He has to hold on, and he looks like he is just going to do it. That is one of the closest maps that you are going to see in this entire round. 105,000 points. OSU True Skill take it, and they bring it back to 5-4. Wowie. Something happened. This is why I love short maps. Oh, man. That was fun. That was fun. 66-58, Loyola leading Illinois after a free throw is made. Loyola with a steal. And let's see. Yeah, 67-58 now after Illinois forced to foul, sending Lucas Williamson to the line, makes 1 of 2 for the 67-58 lead. Defensive rebound goes to the Illini, still down by 9 points, so they got to figure out how to make some shots here, and not very much time left at all. Lose your number one guy, see if you can get it in his hands, give yourselves an opportunity here, but it is a 3-possession basketball game with just 53 seconds left. They do miss the 3. 45 seconds left, and it looks like defensive rebound Loyola, and that is going to be another foul forced by Illinois. 9 points, and they are going to send Loyola to the line once again. Meanwhile, we're going to get DT number 1, Xiaolong Bao. Hope everybody likes some soup buns, because you're going to get some soup buns. Marquise Kennedy at the line for Loyola, shooting 2. They're in the double bonus. And he makes the first, so that is 68-58, 10-point lead now Loyola. 45 seconds left to go against the Fighting Illini of Illinois. About to be sent home. A much earlier exit from this tournament than they would have been expecting. Upcoming number 2, and he sinks that one as well. It is now an 11-point lead for Loyola. The hopes of Illinois fading away fast here. The faithful down in Champaign not going to be rewarded, it doesn't look like, in this matchup. 11 points, 39 seconds to go. Another missed 3, another defensive rebound for Loyola, and they're going to be instantly fouled and sent to the line here once again with an 11-point lead. This one is basically all over now. As we wait to get started, Xiaolong Bao, the speedy DT number 1 here. Gamer, Zombier, Temkana, Stimmix against IGN, Serpy, Ataraxia, TFGE. And Loyola going to go to the line once again. Braden Norris shooting 2, makes the first, 12-point lead, 34 seconds to go. Yeah, Illinois just really out of this one now. I don't think there's any way of any chance of a comeback in this one. Makes the second as well, 13 points, that margin. Illinois going to be the first number 1 seed to be eliminated from this year's tournament in a COVID year. It's been a strange year. It's been a strange season, and it's becoming quickly a very strange NCAA men's basketball tournament. You see a number 1 seed and a number 2 seed out in the first weekend here early on. As I don't know what's actually happening here. My client just does not want to load anyone except IGN and Ataraxia, apparently. Holy cow, how many times can I hit panic? All right, we're finally playing the game. This is a pretty good RAMSING pick, I think. They have very strong speed players, and I don't know that OSU really is up to the task on this type of map, but we'll find out here. Gamer with the early break, as well as Serpy. IGN following up, as does Ataraxia, so it's just TFG with a combo for OSU Skills. Zombie, Stimix, and Temka Na all still FCing. They're going to build a pretty big lead pretty fast here. Ataraxia with another break, Gamer matching it, but Zombie are still in the FC after Stimix, Temka Na both break. However, it's a 4 million point lead. Not a lot of combo on the side of OSU. I don't know that there's really a whole lot that they can do. As long as Zombie maintains this FC with this very strong accuracy, they're going to be in the driver's seat. 3 million points to the good for RAMSING. Looking to force a match point here on OSU next pick. Zombie just continuing to hold on like it ain't no thing. And that is going to... Well, it's going to be a slider break. He won't pull off the FC, but he did more than enough for a 4 million point win for RAMSING. It is now 6-4. Match point in their favor. 2 of them, in fact, as OSU will try to scramble to force a tiebreaker. And we have a final. Illinois with a turnover after the free throws were made by Loyola. And looks like Loyola just ran out the clock. So that is a 71-58 final score. Loyola, the 8 seed, moving onward to the Sweet 16 in the Midwest region. That is going to be the, as I said, first number 1 seed eliminated from this year's tournament. Later on today, we'll see another 1 seed in action. That'll be Baylor facing off against Wisconsin. The Badgers looking to see if they can get some inspiration from Loyola Chicago. See if we can send 2 number 1 seeds home in the round of 32 on the same day. I don't know that has probably ever happened. So OSU with their final pick of the match, 6-4 down in this one. We'll see if they can at least force RAMSING into their own last pick. And it's going to be Hard Rock number 1 as the last selection for OSU TrueSkill. Climactic Cry, the denouement difficulty. Also, I don't know what the opposite of a speedrun is, but I think this match has done it because they've picked NoMod 1, Hard Rock 1 and 2, DT 3, Freemod 2. I think the only of the longest maps in the pool that they didn't pick would have been Hidden 3. When the update map, this got updated like a week ago. No, it hasn't even been updated. This got updated May of 2020. This has not been updated for a year. Or, well, 11 months, but, you know, close enough. About a week ago. No. Yeah, this was updated. There was another map in this pool that was updated a week ago, though. I forget which one it was offhand. Might have been Spiral. Now that I think about it. Spiral was updated 2 weeks ago. Oh, you know, it was Son of Robot. It's gotta be Son of Robot. Yeah, it was Son of Robot. But yeah, so, whatever the opposite of a speedrun is, this match has done it. The only... The only way this match could have taken any longer was if they had played Hidden 3. We do have a final score in one other match. We had Weakvet versus No Spamming. No Spamming victorious 7-3. So they will go onward in the losers bracket. No Spamming. They'll face off against Gurney Squad next week. Weakvet going home. Not a bad run for them. They had some very new tournament players with not a lot of experience on some members of that roster. So, not a terrible result for them to at least get through to the round, the loser bracket round 3. But No Spamming is such a strong roster. You know, it was super, super surprising to see them drop in the first round of the winners bracket to I Love Tateyama. But they're a team that can make a losers run for sure. I think they can definitely beat Gurney Squad. And then the match against the Gugu versus Alert to the Afe winner should be really good. Assuming they get into that one. And Greg is destroying I Love Tateyama. Really, I don't know. I Love Tateyama looked okay yesterday, but it was like they had to get to tiebreaker and then have Hammy TR just like hard carry. Odds that match just finishes before this one, despite this one starting half an hour sooner. Let's find out. We have some GLHFs coming out, so I believe we are set to go here. Map number 11. This will be the final pick from OSU True Skill no matter what happens. Hard Rock number 1, Climactic Cry. Very, very difficult Hard Rock pick. Very fast. A lot of speed requirement. Decent amount of aim and other mechanics as well. Going to be Azaz, Zombie, Temkana, and Dinox taking on IGN, Arj, Defons, and TFGE. Again, OSU True Skill looking to force RAMSING onto their last pick. While RAMSING will try to close the match out right here and now with a breakpoint. Very early break from IGN. First 50 combo, doesn't really matter. Break from Dinox as well early on. I don't know if we've seen him much, if at all, today. He's not been very present in this match. Hopefully properly warm for this map. Fons and Dinox gonna trade breaks. 3 FCs on Zombie, Azaz, and Temkana against the FCs on Arj and TFG. IGN just a little bit behind, but there's a break from Temkana. Matches a TFGE break. So Arj and IGN against Azaz and Zombie in the 2v2 on the top of the screen. Defons with a decent combo advantage over those other players. Going to help out OSU True Skill a little bit maintaining this lead. IGN is going to find a slider break, though. That's a big combo gone as Zombie and Azaz both held on through that section. Lead will eventually shift on over to RAMSING at this rate because that's a lot of combo now with 2 FCs to just 1. No, Azaz is going to break before it goes over. And it is now, it is now a big combo lead for OSU True Skill as Zombie finds a break as well. So it is Arj with the FC being backed up by Defons and TFGE. How quickly fortunes can change in this game. Breaks all over the place for RAMSING and OSU True Skill now in a pretty decent spot about halfway through the map. They're going to take an 8 million point lead, and it's only going to continue to grow. 830 combo on Arj and 440 on TFGE. Nothing close to matching that for RAMSING. And 11 million points. There goes the Arj FC, though. That's a little bit of their cushion now evaporated, but fortunately for them, TFGE still has a big combo, and there's really not anything to match it individually. That being said, Temkana and Zombie do both have a respectable combo. Both of them can make this interesting if they can hold on, but it is 12 million points, which is a pretty sizable lead in favor of True Skill. Oh, TFG finds a slider break, so does Zombie, IGN, and Azaz, as well as Dinox. Literally everyone breaking on nothing there. Temkana with a 450 combo, Defons with 250. Now, unfortunately for OSU True Skill, a 200 combo lead is not going to be enough to bring this back because that is a large 12 million point lead. So OSU True Skill in a pretty good spot here, going on into the last quarter of the map. I don't know, there's really a lot RAMSING can hope for here. basically require OSU entirely falling apart. There goes Defon, so that was their big combo gone, but Temkana finds in a break immediately thereafter. And that was last hope for RAMSING. It is going to be OSU taking this point, and it's going to go to 6-5. And this match will require every team to make every pick available. We'll go on to the very last pick from Team RAMSING to try to close it out. Just got to get through this ending of the map. Already thinking about what this next pick could be. Not a lot left. Several short maps, too. You're going to be thinking, what do we have here? What can we do with this? Well, we'll find out. 6-5 now. RAMSING with one more match point. It is on their own pick. And it's going to be double time number 2. Will we get another tiebreaker? That is the question. Back-to-back TBs. Now a distinct possibility. But, I don't know. RAMSING looks very, very good. They look very, very good on DC number 1. And they're going to see if they can make that happen again on DC number 2. Just a minute 34. And finger control, which gives way to streams. That's what this map is all about. Question is, can RAMSING do this and close it out? Or can OSU somehow bring this back from the 6-4 down, win their own pick and a break point, send it to a tiebreaker? That is the question. Let's see if Zombier can once again prove the carry for RAMSING that he was on double time number 1. Looks like we're set to go. Temkana, Zombier, Adonis, and Stimmix for RAMSING. Defan, Serpy, Arj, and TFG for OSU TrueSkill. This, again, could be the last map for OSU TrueSkill in the winner's bracket of this tournament. RAMSING looking to close it out on another DT pick. Been looking pretty good on the DTs so far. Will this one prove finally shut the door on OSU TrueSkill? We've been sticking around this whole match. Very back and forth affair between these two teams. Very, very evenly matched. Find out in about a minute and a half. Probably less than that. Watch. See what happens on pick. Or not. TFG is going to get a solo. Alright. So, we heard you like doubles, so we gave you a map that just was doubles. TFG with the early break, Zombier as well as Arj. Zombier not going to provide the heroics for RAMSING this time, necessarily, unless he can FC the rest of the map. A little bit of a reverse choke, if so. Looks like we already have a victor in the other match. Greg 7-0 over Ilo Tateyama. This one on the way of RAMSING so far. Zombier with a couple early breaks, but the other three holding on. No, Adonis finds a break as well, so it's Temkana and Stimmix against Serpy Defans and Arj with a decent combo backing them up. TFG breaks again, but that one doesn't really matter. It's all about the other players. It's Serpy Defans that have to hold the FCs, and they do not. Serpy finds a break. Defans finds a break as well as Zombier. It is just going to be Temkana and Stimmix now bringing this one in for RAMSING. They're a ship in a storm, and they have a port on the horizon. And Stimmix is the captain, sailing them on in. Arj doing what he can to try and keep this within striking distance for OSU TrueSkill in the last quarter of the map. I just don't know if there's going to be enough time left. It's going to be a 4 million point lead. And it looks like RAMSING will make it safely into the harbor of the semifinals round. It's been an incredibly close back and forth match, but this one is just going to be too much RAMSING for OSU True Skill to overcome. And that's going to do it. RAMSING take the point by 7 million. They take the match 7-5 as the final score. GG, well played to them. Congratulations on advancing onward into semifinals. That is going to do it for this week. All the matches are now done. We have no more time. We have no more matches to view. So that is our semifinals weekend set. Winners bracket semifinals. Top half 14 UTC, overall number 1 seed, taking on our victors right here, RAMSING. 8 Angry Men will face off against 8 Cute Boys in the semifinal in the bottom half of the bracket. Losers bracket, OSU True Skill will drop down to face off against Greg. Wolf Oversleeps against Colon 3. The winners of those two matches to face off against each other. In the bottom half of losers bracket, Gugu will face Alert Today Afe, and Gurney Squad will take on No Spamming. The winner of those two to take on each other in the losers bracket round 5. RAMSING move on. OSU True Skill drop to losers bracket. A lot of great matches this weekend. Glad everyone could stick around. This has been 4.5 hour long stream today. Was not expecting that, and here we are anyway. Very close matches though. Got a tiebreaker in. Got a 7-5. Some very good OSU to watch. Some great performances. First 14 UTC with the lone super simple win on the stream, 7-0. It's been a day. Hope everybody enjoyed. I've been this one guy. Thank you for watching. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to the refs for making the matches possible. And make sure to follow the stream. We know when we go live next week. We'll have semifinals map pool showcase tomorrow night. Map pool and schedule release shortly to follow. Semifinals next weekend, March 27th and 28th. Be there or be square as we move ever closer to finding out who's going to win Hippo Cup 4. We are down to top 12 teams. Bracket just keeps shrinking and shrinking from here on out. Make sure you don't miss any of the action next week in the semifinals. Again, thank you for watching. I hope everybody has a great day.